Okay. I think we are. I think we are streaming. Okay, cool. Yes, we are. Okay, awesome. All right, guys. So I'm excited about tonight. So I know some people will still be hopping on, but I want to get started. For those of you watching the replay, please know that you can still comment under this video. We'll go back between myself and other leaders, and we'll make sure that we answer some of the questions that are left here. I will be uploading this to YouTube as well. And I will add a link into our board. So for those of you that enroll distributors and you want to send them this starter video, I think it would be really, really helpful. So we'll do that too. All right, so let's start. I'm going to start this, you guys. I'm going to be sharing my screen a whole lot. Here's the thing. This is live streaming in our team page. And so you'll be able to watch this again. So don't feel, for those of you that may not have seen some of this info, that you have to write it down really, really fast, because it will be here where you can stop, pause, play, and go back and forth, okay? So this is brand new distributor training. I'm going to start right literally from the moment I hit submit. What do you do? For those of you that aren't obviously new, this is going to be really good training for you to know where or how do you start your new distributor, okay? I think it's one of the most important things we could ever do in this business is figuring out or getting consistent with a process to help new distributors begin their business. So first and foremost, you guys, I am going to share my screen and I'm going to walk through some steps here. Give me a second. Share. All right, can you guys see this note? Okay, awesome. All right, so you can take a screenshot of this. You really don't have to. This is in boards, but I want to go step by step so that I am consistent. I love consistency. I think it's helpful whenever we see the same thing, just multiple different times. It helps to just get it in our memory bank. Okay, so step one. We're going to have, so basically whenever you hit submit, you got on your enroller's website, you filled out your information, okay, and then you're going to hit submit. When you hit submit, a screen is going to populate and it is going to say, welcome, so-and-so, you just started your new business, okay? On that same screen, you're going to see your ID number, which is your identification number that they have assigned you as a distributor for It Works Global. Usually it's a 6 to 8 digit number. Normally that starts right now between 1, 6, and 5, like 165 and some other numbers, okay? Then below it, you're going to see your replicated website name. And the replicated website name is just standard for every single one of us that are new. It usually uses your first and last name, whatever you enrolled with. And that is your web alias name. And it's always followed by .itworks.com. I'm going to show you that in a second. But for those of you that are like, I have no idea what that is, typically it's your first and last name. You will also get an email of all that information too. It's going to look pretty similar to what you're seeing on the screen when you first hit submit. So don't worry, it will be in an email. First and foremost, if you don't get the email directly to, if you don't get an email directly to your normal email, check your spam. Check your spam, search ITWORKS or search IT space works and see if it pulls up that way. Typically, it takes anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes for it to come to your email, so it's not going to be instant, okay? So give it a second and it should load. But worst case scenario, your enroller can always help you look up your ID number and information on file should you need that to log in case you didn't get an email, all right? All right, so that's the first thing, you guys. What's going to follow next is your enroller. Before we do anything else, okay, we're going to have you download 2 apps. One is called the It Works Connect app, and the other app is called Boards. I'm going to show you that in a second, all right? But those are the 2 applications that we're going to work off of along with our Facebook resource page and chat, all right? So that's going to be basically your second step to download those apps so that we can share our new distributor training with you, all right? So I'm going to share my screen on my phone for a second, and I'm gonna just show you guys a couple of things here. Give me just a second. I'm gonna pull this up just so you guys can see what I am talking about. I think it's helpful. All right, host. Okay. All right, guys. So when you download your It Works Connect app, it's going to be this top left application. It's going to say IW Connect. You can search it in your app store. Yes, both on iPhone or like Apple Store and Android. Okay. It's free to download. So make sure you download that. And the other app, actually, I should make sure. Boards, Boards. It is white with black letters. Download that. If you cannot find Boards in your app store, it could be under Bliss, Bliss, but I'm pretty sure they've changed that to where it does say Boards, okay? Download that. It is free. When you open it up, you need to let your enroller know, hey, I've opened up Boards and I've created a free account with my email. Send your email to your enroller and then we will get you added into the new DT training. Act as if I sent my email to my enroller and I now have access to the new distributor training, okay? This is what it's gonna look like. So when you first open Boards, it is going to have something like this. This is a lot of boards. So you're only going to have 1 to 2, all right, when you first start. So whenever you get your email to your enroller, you'll have an email saying that someone is sharing a board with you. When you click on that, let me see if I can find something. Let's see. No, maybe not. I was going to try and show you guys what it looks like, but anyway, so when you click on it, it'll take you directly into Boards, and then you're going to click on 30 days of training. Literally starts from day 1 to day 30. I will be loading the rest of the 30 days tonight. Now, here's the thing, you guys. Even if you are not new, basically saying, let's say you enrolled and you did nothing for 2 weeks. The moment you come into this app and start working your business, you need to go back to day 1 and start from there because you will miss some things that you need to know in order to build your business, okay? So when I go into day 1, it's gonna look a little bit busy, but what we did was we numbered this. First and foremost, read the welcome message. Literally tap on it. You can read this. When you're done reading this, you're going to go back and then you're going to look at the confirmation page. This is what your email is going to look like. This is what you need to send a screenshot of to your enroller. It's going to tell us your ID number. It's going to tell us your website name so that we can help you with your customers. Okay. All right. So that's the second step, you guys. And I'm literally going to walk you through this. When you get time, you need to watch this video. It's 15 minutes. And what it does is it goes over a little bit about who we are, what we do, countries that we're in, and a few other things about products. So it's just kind of like a welcome. Hey, here's what you got into. We're excited to have you. That is this video here. All right. Then you're going to add yourself to our Facebook page. You're literally going to be able to click this. And then here's the thing that I want you guys to remember, and I should probably put a note in here. What I want you guys to do is you're going to find yourself on Messenger. We're going to make this super easy. Everyone probably has Facebook. If not, you need to create it. I want you to go into Messenger and I literally want you to find yourself, okay? And every single time you need to watch a video or click on some sort of link, when you're in the Boards app itself, it doesn't allow you to click it, but it allows you to send it, okay? Make sure you understand that because I'm pretty sure we'll still get questions about that, which is fine. But what I'm saying is whenever you're ready to watch the video, you can send yourself the link, all right? What does that mean? So I will show you, like, let's say I want to watch this video. I'm going to double tap. I'm going to copy this link. I'm going to come to my Messenger, paste, and send it to myself. That way I can click and it takes me over to YouTube. Okay. I'm going to do this for all the links. I'm going to use this for anything I have to click on to add myself to. Now, in a moment, I'm going to show you how to add boards to your keyboard, but I'm just keeping it simple right now. Okay. All right. So that's what you're going to do. And you're going to literally follow along as it goes down the Boards page. All right. Literally step 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Now, when you get to step 3, it's going to have you download a couple more apps. Okay. Go ahead and do that. On this same screen, if you guys see 2 videos, boards can be added to keyboards. Here are 2 videos, depending on what type of phone platform you have. Watch it. Find out how to add boards to your keyboard. What I mean by that is if I am messaging someone back and forth, we have another boards outside of the training that actually has scripts in it. So what this looks like is, let's say I'm talking back and forth with Tavia and she wants to know about one of the products that we have. I can actually change my keyboard over to what boards looks like. And I literally can find products in here and I can send them info, and it's auto-populated and all I have to do is send it. All right. In those videos, it tells you how to set it up for keyboards. I'm not going to cover that right now because I don't want to take up the time to do that. But if you have specific questions on how to get it added to your keyboard, please, please, please go to your enroller, because you want to work smarter, not harder. The whole point of having boards is to make your life easier. Okay. All right. So those videos are under number 3. Number 4, you're going to add yourself to Telegram chats. You guys, again, click on the link. You can copy and paste it to yourself in Messenger. Those of you that have already added it to keyboards, just find it and send it to yourself. When you click on this, it will allow you to enter into the Telegram chats with no code at all. All you need to do is download the Telegram app itself, which looks like the one below boards, looks like an airplane. It says Telegram. It is free. Download this, because the reason why we download this, you guys, is because there is a posting chat and there's stories only. So you'll learn in this business, we don't like to reinvent the wheel. If something has already been done, do not take the time to do it again because you're wasting time. There is a posts chat that actually has, if you look and scroll up, a whole bunch of posts that you can literally hold your finger down and copy and post as yourself, right? That's all you have to do. They have pictures, they have posting prompts. As you can see, all these are new people getting added in here. But look at all these posts. All of these are post potentials that you can use yourself. Okay. That's under the post chat, and under stories, all the stories are listed in here. So if you ever need a story, there's honestly no excuse that you don't have something. If you're not looking in boards and can't find it in boards, you come to here and I promise you, you'll have everything that you need. So again, these are free apps run by some of my sister sideline girls that she allowed us to get into. And this is some really, really good material. So I can literally save all of these and add them to my stories. All right. For those of you that don't know what it is, that's okay. We get into it in some other videos. So that's Telegram, you guys. As I move on from that step, I'm going to put my first post up, you guys. This is crucial. If you guys are starting and enrolling like that night, and let's say it's late, don't start this until the next morning. Dedicate about 60 minutes, maybe an hour and a half, to get all of these steps done. It doesn't seem like a lot of time, but we want it to be intentional, and it's not. You can break it up if you have to, but I really want you to get this done in one sitting if you can, because that's how momentum builds, and then you can knock them out. Okay. But post, let's get your post up. Let's tell people that you are now a business owner and what does this mean? So we actually have a posting prompt for you. You literally copy and paste this to your wall with the selfie. See, and I'll actually put in there a post with the selfie. So that's the post, and we let it sit there. When people start commenting, guess what you're going to do? You're not going to respond to them. You're going to wait and talk to your enroller. Hey, I have a few people that have commented. What do I say? And we will walk you through that process. That is what we're here for. That is another part of our training that we do with you. Okay. And then put up a story. You guys, this is really, really easy. These are some pictures that you can put up about coffee. If you find another story in Telegram that you'd rather use, go for it. No matter what, it's getting your audience and your community, they can see what you're starting to do. So it doesn't matter what you post, but you just want to put something up in your stories. Okay. So that's number 6. And then number 7, you guys, this is all about our team trainings. This is more just an FYI. Mark your calendar. Sundays are our biggest day of the week to prep ourselves for the following week. Typically, what we're going to do moving forward is every other Sunday, starting with the first Sunday of every month, we are going to do new distributor training at 8 o'clock. Okay. Those of you that are on here that are in my mastermind group, the opposite Sundays at 8 o'clock will be your mastermind meeting. Okay. Then followed at 9 p.m. is our team huddle. In the months to come, depending on what content we're covering, we're going to try to keep it 30 minutes and under, which means it's going to be from 9 p.m. Eastern time to 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so everything that we have as far as team trainings, team huddles, new distributor training will be on Sundays. The reason why we like to do this is we like to work smarter, not harder. We understand that everyone is busy, but we have to and want to meet and make sure that we are keeping the communication open between us and that everyone's getting new content. There may be pop-up power hours and other extra meetings, or we may go live in our team page. You'll see some of my leaders do that. And that's okay. Hop on there, watch the replay. We're always trying to pour into you guys. So, but Sundays are our biggest day. And if you can schedule time around that to be present, we would absolutely love that, because it's a big time to prep yourself for the coming week. Okay. All right. So number 8, this is big. Personality test. Again, send this to yourself on Messenger. There is a link in here. I will tell you that personality colors are really important. And the reason is because you could be one of these. Yellow, blue, green, or red, or you can be a mixture of a couple. Okay. You could be, 60% something and 40% something else. And it tells you what you are, based on how you answer specific questions. The reason why this is important for us leaders is so that we understand how we should help train you, how we should help give you recognition, how we should help cheer you up and boost your confidence. And, maybe we're going to talk straight to you. Maybe we're not going to give you the extra fluff that some other personality colors may need or value. Maybe you're very direct. Maybe you need numbers. Maybe you need it broken down more. The reason we like to do this is because we want to make sure that we're effectively helping you onboard so that you feel valued. And knowing your personality color is going to help us do that. Okay. Once you take this test, send your results. You'll get it via email. Send that to your enroller so that we can just have that and kind of put it away so that we understand moving forward how we can communicate better with you. All right. That's the personality color test. And then 9, send us a selfie, your best selfie. We like, and sometimes us and people, I'll just, if you don't send it to me, that's okay. I'll just go to your page and I'll find one. But we want to recognize you, right? We want to make sure that we're like putting it out there. Hey, we're so excited for so-and-so. She joined the team. She got da-da-da-da. Whatever. We want to recognize you and put it out there and let people know that you're now a business owner and that we're super excited to have you be a part of our team. Anytime you guys will learn, any opportunity you get to talk about your business, to talk about your brand, to talk about how excited you are, every accomplishment from something what you think is very, very little to very, very big is important from here on out, because people need to know not only are you in business for yourself, but that you're successful, that you're liking it, that you're moving forward, that you're progressing. All right. So anytime we can talk about the opportunity, we're going to do it. All right. So send us a selfie. And then last but not least, we like to get on a FaceTime. Sometimes we do this, and some of you I've actually just messaged, like we just ran. Like some of you hit the ground running, and some of you maybe not so much, but that's okay. We want to get on a Zoom. Here's the thing. I would like, and I would actually prefer for you to work through all of these steps up to step 10 first before you do a Zoom. This way, you're kind of equipped with having the operational stuff done so we can dive right into the content. All right. If not, we're going to be spending a lot of our one-on-one time just even getting you into eSuite. We don't necessarily want to do that. We want to make sure it's actual like content filled. So again, go through this training, schedule a FaceTime. Some of us may do voice messages back and forth and feel like we already know each other, but we want to make sure at least at some point we get on a FaceTime with you. And especially for signing new distributors, get both of you on at the same time, get with your enroller. Hey, all it is 15 to 20 minutes, you guys. It's meeting, it's introducing. Hey, what questions do you have from the training? How did this go? Did this make sense? It doesn't mean that you've gotten through all of the training. It's just that first initial, hey, how's it going? How can I help you? What questions do you have specifically? And then you may extend and go on to the other training, and then we may do another FaceTime or Zoom. That's okay. All right. So if you haven't done that and want one of those, please get with your enroller and see what they have open this week, and make that happen, you guys, because again, it can be really, really quick. And then lastly, you guys, step 11 and 12 is really just training. So we want you to sit down and watch these movies. They are on YouTube, but this is basically all the things that we do in this business broken down into 6 different videos. They're less than an hour long. Some are 30 minutes, some are 40 minutes. You can stop, play, take notes, write down what doesn't make sense, write down what questions you have. But these 6 videos will help answer a lot of questions that you have. The first video is all operational. The second video is how to post and how to post to stories. The third video is talking about products, how to order, what an auto ship is, being commission qualified, what is a loyal customer. And then you go into videos 5 and 6 where it talks about charting. How do I promote? How do I get paid? What do I get paid? And how do I think big and look at the future? So all of that content is located in these videos. If you haven't watched it, please take the time to watch these videos because they're pretty good. Okay. All right. And then I also added a picture in here. Some people hit the ground running and they talk to potential customers really fast. And you may not know all the products yet, but this is a really good general picture of most, if not all, of our products that we sell. So feel free. I don't think slimming, it is on this one. I don't think the T is on this one yet. Is it? Maybe it is. I'll have to look and make sure because I should have updated it. But if it's not, I'll update that. But this is a picture that you can actually share with your client to get an idea of what they may be interested in. It doesn't have specific pricing on that. But what I did was I gave you the item and I gave you a little blurb about what it does. So if you send it to a customer, they'll be able to look at it and say, oh, I want Thermify X because I see it targets belly fat, or I want, something like that, so they'll be able to get a general idea of what you have to offer. Okay. And then I also put in here family call times every Sunday, 10 o'clock on Mark's page. We put in here opportunity calls. This is ran by corporate. In case you ever have someone interested and you want them to hop on an opportunity call, they do these every Tuesday. Sometimes you'll see my face on there because they share a video that I was able to do for corporate where I talk about what I did in the business. It's literally like, I don't even know, 2 minutes or less. But it's just a way that they can help you, talk or communicate about what we are and it works and what we do and how we can make money. And so it's just via Zoom and just like this, and your potentials can get on and listen to the call. So that's kind of cool that they do that. I also put our schedule in here for February in case you need to refer to that with the Zoom ID numbers. And then here's a list of content for those of you that are especially on Instagram, Facebook. Before you've created your pillars, your enroller, we'll get into that eventually, but here's some ideas for content. This is just a picture you can hold on to, but this is a 30-day view of what content you can post. All right. So that's just so you have that. Now, once you're done with day 1, seems like a lot. I went through that pretty fast. Again, takes an hour to an hour and a half if you sit down and you get it done. But what I want you guys to see is that that's just day 1. The really cool thing about this training is that we don't stop at day 1, right? We want to keep going because we know you don't know what you don't know, right? And so we want to make sure that you're equipped every single day with every single thing that you need. And we start right off the bat teaching you all the things that we do, even to seasoned business owners, every single day. All right. When I get into day 2, I'm not going to go through every single day, but I want you to see the setup. We literally have a check-in post for you where we're like, hey, how's it going? You made it to day 2. And we kind of go over just an overview, but we literally give you the post. We tell you what to post it with, whether it's a selfie, whether it's a picture of a product, whether it's whatever. And we give you the words to post. And then we also give you a story to put in your stories. Okay. And then tasks for the day. So we tell you what to do. Hey, go message 5 people this. Hey, go follow up this. Hey, go send this message to these people, right? We try to get you, not pushed in, but we try to get you starting faster because we feel like momentum can build when there's action. And if you're consistent enough in taking action every single day, it's just going to mound and mound and mound. It's going to be really, really good. All right. Then we talk about taxes in case you haven't done this. This is whenever you sign into your back office. It is just a click, type in your name, submit. Remember this, for those of you that are new, when you enrolled, you need to enroll with your first and last name. That is your legal first and last name. The reason is because when the government says, oh, you made more than $600, I need to send you a 1099, that name needs to be the name that they used. So if it's not, that's okay. We can fix it, but we got to fix it fast. And we just have to send in paperwork to corporate. But for those of you that did it, awesome, you're fine. But in case someone has an issue or like, oh, I didn't know that had to be my legal first and last name, get with your enroller. We can help that. Okay. Then I also have videos on how to sign a loyal customer in day 2. All right. So you're still doing a little bit of training in day 2. And as it progresses, day 3, day 4, day 5, it lessens with the training and focuses just on tasks because that's what we're focused on. All right. So hopefully that makes sense. When you're new, you're going to get access to 30-day training and you're going to get access to the ultimate up level. Those are the only two boards you will have access to. 30-day training is where you will be most of the time. Ultimate up level is just your scripts. If there's something extra you need, you can go there. There is pictures, there's before and afters, there's pricing, all of that is in the ultimate up level. 30 days training is literally just what it sounds. It is your training. It is helping equip you with what you need to do every single day so you create a habit. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing on that. And I'm going to share my screen back here. Hold on a second. And then I'll try and get through this. And then I will ask you guys if you have any specific questions here. All right, share. Okay, here. Oh, go ahead.
Sharnette is asking to be added to the 30-day, the board.
Yes. Okay, girl, I will get that to you. Why don't you do this? For those or anyone who hasn't been in that, please send me your email on Messenger. I'll literally just copy your email over and you'll have it right when I end this. Okay. All right. So here is, I'm going to show you a couple of things here. So whenever you have your website, I talked in the beginning about when you submit and reserve your license, you pay the $99 or the $39 or the $49 or whatever you paid. Okay. You're going to get a replicated website name that is now your website that you share with people who want to enroll, or you go to that website to enroll your potential clients to. Okay. Mine is called Great Transformations. All right. So I literally have, I don't know why it's on this screen. Hold on. All right, so I literally have greattransformations.itworks.com. I know it's my website because I see me and my husband at the top left. I see Tavia and Brandon and I see our picture. So for those of you that are like, oh, I don't know if this is my website, if it's not your website, it will actually revert to itworks.com, the main page. But if it is your website, it will actually come here. You'll see your name at the top left. Okay. If you ever need to change the country, come over here to the American flag, you click that, and then you would type in what country and language you need. Okay. Because we're in over 23 countries. We do ship internationally. In case those of you that didn't know that, we do ship internationally. Okay. I need to sign out of my customers. Come on, hold on, guys. Okay. All right, now, if someone is on this is what your clients will actually see if they ever access your website to order, all right? After you watch how to enroll a loyal customer, you can do that by enrolling your loyal customers. A lot of us distributors like to enroll our own because, let's be honest, and even though I know you're new, we know our website the best. And we're going to know what to click, what not to click. Do you want loyal customer? Or do you want to check out his retail? Because we don't want them to necessarily get frustrated using the website or click the wrong thing and then we have to go back and fix it. So what we normally do in our scripts, and you'll see they're geared towards us enrolling our clients, but you may have someone who wants to enroll themselves. That's okay. You can actually send them this replicated website through text, and you want to make sure you are literally typing out. I would literally go GREAT. I type out my whole web alias .itworks.com and I would click send in a text message and it would send as a clickable link. No spaces or anything like that. You don't need the www, nor do you need the HTTPS. All right, just so you guys know that. So this is what they're going to see. They can shop by category, solution, or pick two, pick three. They can click this to become a loyal customer and it walks them through the same steps. If someone wants to become a distributor, they would click this. This is on a desktop, so understand that on a mobile phone, this is going to look a little bit different. In fact, you're going to have 3 lines over here to the top left. They're going to click that and then see all the same options that we see horizontally here. All right. So that's a quick overview, but in case you yourself want more knowledge about the products, come to your own website. You know, I think one of the things I remember doing was I had to figure out how to become resourceful myself. It wasn't that my enroller wasn't helping when I first started, but I learned in a certain way. And we didn't do personality colors then, so I was a self-learner. I watched videos. I know some of my other leaders did that. I literally watched everything that I could. I went to my own website. I learned about my own products. So I would literally go into weight control one week and I was like, all right, I'm going to learn all the overviews on all the weight control products, right? So I would go in and I would literally click each item. And on our website, it's really cool because it not only gives you the pricing, retail, and loyal customer, okay? But if you scroll down, it gives you features and benefits like little bullet points. And then you can click view product info and it brings up a 2-page FAQ document. This is on every single item. In our boards app, under the ultimate up level boards, we actually have all of this for you. So this is already housed in there in case you want to send it to yourself on Messenger just to access really fast. If not, that's okay, come here. And this is what it's going to look like. It's going to give you all the ingredients. It's going to tell you all the just about what's on the bottle. And then down below, it's going to answer some, frequently asked questions. You can even take this PDF and send it to potential clients. Okay. So in case they want to know about a few items, if you don't want to use the script or if you're not comfortable talking to them back and forth about it, you can always send this if they're requesting the ingredients. Okay. Just so you guys know that that's available. But don't be afraid to go to your own website and start looking some stuff up. You cannot hurt anything on your website, you guys. You won't check out, you won't do anything crazy, but this is just for you to learn it, because the more you learn your own website, the more you can walk a customer through it. I don't know how many times I've talked to a customer on the phone without even seeing their screen. And I'm like, okay, what do you see at the top left or the top right? Okay, I know where you are. Click back and then click this. I know exactly what to tell them to do. And that's how you build the value of you, and you'll get there eventually. I know many of you are new, that's okay, but that's the end goal, okay? And again, it's gonna take some time. I think if you ask a lot of leaders, it wasn't something overnight that we learned all the products. We had to build that knowledge, but again, you gotta do it consistently, all right? So now, for those of you that want to or haven't yet signed into your back office, all right? You can actually go to your own website and you can click sign in. That's fine too. When you type in your ID number or your email address and your passcode, it's going to take you to this screen. Then from here, again, it may prompt you to sign in again, but sign in and it's going to load and you'll see your name at the top left. All right. And it'll say your name, your ID number. This main page is like an overview. Okay. It tells you all the game plans. It says breaking news. It tells you, what's the latest sort of promotion that we have going on. It tells you all of that right under breaking news. So if you ever need a quick, okay, what's going on here, tap it and it actually brings it up. All right. Now you'll see toggles at the top. I am not going to go through each one of them, but I want you to generally understand what each one of them are. Again, remember, you can pause this video if you watch the replay. So just focus on what I'm saying right now. This is your back office. Think of this eSuite. It's behind the scenes of my main website. Okay. It's behind the scenes. That's all this is. And why I need to access this sometimes is because I want to see what's a customer ordering. Has it shipped? What's my volume? I'm going for a promotion. Where are my customers at? Where are my distributors' volume at? What am I going to get paid? I need to submit a support ticket. All of that stuff to function in your business can be done in your eSuite. Okay. The Connect app that you've downloaded in the beginning, that's similar to this eSuite, but it doesn't allow you to do everything we're about to do. All right. It is a very simple, quick, to the point view snapshot of your volume and enrollments and updates. That's all it is. It doesn't allow you to do a whole lot that I'm going to show you in a second. All right. So I'm going to start right to left on the right side, and then I'm going to go to the left side. So this is support. If you ever have an issue with your order, maybe it didn't ship, maybe you got it and a packet was sliced open, whatever the issue is, it says it was delivered, it wasn't delivered, come here, okay? And you can submit a support ticket, and that's also as if you'd call customer service. They typically answer within 24 to 48 hours, and they answer in this tab of closed tickets. So you'd click create ticket, find your category, put in all the information you can. The more, the better. If you need help, your enroller will help you create this ticket. Once you get used to it, you'll know what to say. You really can't screw that up because they'll just respond back and tell you what more info they need. When they answer, it'll be under here, right? And then that's it. And so that's support. So if you ever have any issues, even a lost order, this is the same look as in your customer's website. Come here, lost order claim form. You have to fill out a lost order claim form always, always, always. So if a package says it was delivered and you never got it or your customer never got it, this needs to be filled out in that person's account. When you fill it out, you can submit a support ticket and say, hey, I filled out a lost order claim form. It says it was delivered. It was not. And then more than likely it works. We'll ship another package out to you. All right. They're pretty good about that. Training Academy, that's all in the Connect app. All it does is take you to the Connect app. It tells you to download it. They don't have this loaded anymore with content. Live events, if we ever have conference or a green carpet or some sort of event and you purchased a ticket, you can actually watch the replay under this tab right here. Orders. If you ever want to place a one-time order, come to your shopping cart and literally add items to your cart. Okay. It is very simple. One-time orders. Sometimes we have crazy promotions going on that we get access to as well. And you can actually place one-time orders here. If you ever want to purchase apparel, or we have a spring training on sale for $15 and that's coming up in April. You guys, like, you would just come here and actually click whatever category you need and you would place your order here. All right. And then settings. So those of you that don't want your first and last name as your website, you don't have to. But I recommend changing it before you start giving it out. All right. So what you want to do is you want to log into your eSuite and you want to click settings. And on the left-hand side, you want to click website. When you click website, you can actually change your web alias name. And as you can see, here is my full website. Again, you don't need the HTTPS. But let's say I wanted to do Tavia Foster. I would type it in here. I'd come down here and click save. And if it's available, it will change here. Boom, see? And it says saved. Okay, make sure you save it before you leave this page, or else it won't go to that. All right. So just so you guys know that. If it's not available, all right, if it's not available, it will tell you, it will have, this will be red and it will say this name is not available, pick another name. All right, because someone else may have that specific website name. If you have a common name or a common phrase, someone else may have that. You can also add a picture down here. So the picture that you saw on my website, just come down lower. You can add a blurb about you, and then you can add a picture. Okay, if you need help with that, get with your enroller, and we can walk you through that. All right. But this is settings, is billing history. It is your 1099 is here. So for those of you that have been with me last year and would have a 1099, they are loaded, just so you guys know. And you can change like your login info, your credit card on file, your address. You can do all that under settings right here. All right. And then we've got auto ships. So you can actually place a one-time order, or you can set up a reoccurring order. Maybe you have this coffee and you're like, I'm obsessed, I need to have it every single month. You have the opportunity to come here and set up your own auto ship. And you can do that here by clicking create new auto ship. They used to have it where they set up one when you enrolled, but they no longer do that. So you would want to come here and set one up yourself. And I will say this here, and I'll probably say it again. We have two ways we can get commission qualified, meaning getting paid. We run a business that we do not carry inventory, nor do we have contracts or quotas, which is really, really nice. Our clients now do not have to spend a certain amount each month, which is really nice too. Nor do we have to, as distributors, purchase a certain amount of product each month or have a certain amount of sales, right? So we are literally paid on just the work that we do, which is nice. So we could literally do absolutely nothing. I'm not going to get paid anything. Or we can literally hit the ground running and do whatever we need to do to get a massive paycheck. We can do that too. There's two ways that we can get commission qualified every single month. Now, when you're new, the month in which you enrolled, you're automatically commission qualified. Okay? Starting in the following month, you can either find $150 in sales. And remember, the first goal, and I'll tell you in a minute, is enrolling 6 customers. More than likely, your 6 customers will cover 150 in sales because it's a cumulative number. It's everything in your organization, every sale. Even if you have a one-time order, that combined with your customers, if that gets you to 150, then you're commission qualified. You don't need to place any other orders if you don't want to. But the other way is, let's say you already know you want product, or maybe you're 6 months into the business, a year into the business, you've been reinvesting, and now you have money to spend on products. You can actually set up an 80 or above BV auto ship, and that automatically commission qualifies you whether or not you have 150 in sales or not. So you will be commission qualified. All right. So those are the two ways. When you're first starting out, you don't feel like it's mandatory to have to set up an 80 BV auto ship. Let's say you set up an auto ship for one item. That's okay. Because guess what? You can bridge the gap. If you set up an auto ship for one item and you still need, let's say, $120 worth, as long as we go out in the whole month that you're in, and get $120 in sales, guess what? You're commission qualified. And we have through the last day. Like if someone for today isn't commission qualified, they can still get commission qualified before 1 a.m. Eastern time. Okay. So that's kind of cool. So that's where you would come if you want to set up an auto ship. Okay. And then last but not least, you guys, I'm not going to go over crazy big details in this, but document library is honestly for my greens, even not greens, people that want to just print and have on hand, I carry a clipboard around that has my daily task list. I'll show you in a second. You want to print it here. You can find everything in document library. You would click it and you would search in the search bar what you're looking for, whether it's Ruby chart, your task list, and it will actually come up. And then you click download and you can download and print it or just pull it up and look at it. Reports, whenever you get really into building and charting and wanting to know what your volume is, did I make the VIP 500 club? You can actually come here and take a look at your volume. You can even look at what your customers are ordering too. Everything in your downline you can see. And that's customers, whether or not you enroll them, if it is in your organization, then you can actually see all the activity that happens. And then last but not least is commissions. We get paid multiple different ways. We get paid daily. If you sell samples on hand, you guys, those samples can be sold at any time. People Cash App or Venmo you, right? Then you can send the sample out. And after you're new, you get those 7 free samples. You can still get more after that. There's ways that we can do that, and I'll show you in a second. And then also we get paid weekly bonuses. When you help sponsor a new distributor, you actually qualify to get a $150 bonus for helping them launch their business. Okay, which is super cool because they're stackable and they can come in multiples, which is really nice. And then lastly, we get paid residual income, which is all of our monthly sales. We get a certain commission off all of that, and that gets paid out on the 15th of the following month. For example, all my activity in January, I'll get paid for on February 15th. All my activity in February, I'll get paid March 15th. That's just residual. My daily cash comes daily depending on how much I sell in samples. My weekly cash comes weekly depending on how many distributors I sponsor. So I can literally get paid a lot of times in a month if you think about it. It depends on what you're wanting to do with this business. Okay. All right. So I am going to show you 2 other documents really fast so you guys can see. So this is called the Steps to Success, and some of your leaders, myself, or you may hear it on other Zooms, you may hear this referred to as basically the gateway to go ambassador. It's 3 simple steps. We try as distributors to repeat it every single month as many times as we can because we know doing this helps build our paychecks. So the step 1, obviously, is joining. All of you are distributors, so check that off. Step 2 is gathering your customers. When you're new, it's going to be really cool when you download your Connect app. You're going to see like all these 6 circles. When you sign a customer, a circle will be filled in, and then you have 5 left. What it's telling you is that when you enroll 6 loyal customers, okay, they go to your website, they purchase a product or any product, 10 products, 1 product, doesn't matter. Whenever they become a loyal customer with you, they actually help you achieve step 2. Every 2 loyal customers in the business from now for the life of your business, it actually generates a product reward. And think of a product reward as a really, really, really discounted item that us distributors can get. So when you get 6 customers in total in your first month, you get a $150 shopping spree and 3 product rewards. So again, if you get that, you're going to come to orders, you're going to add your items to cart, and before you check out, there's going to be a box where you can actually populate your $150 shopping spree. And it takes it off the total, and typically you just pay tax and shipping. Okay, super cool. It does expire at I think it's within 60 days, the shopping spree. You don't have to use it all at once. You can actually break up the order too if you don't want to spend all $150 at once. And then your product rewards, really cool. Again, it's a discounted item. Every 2 customers from now for the life of your business, you will get a product reward. And what that means is that you actually get an option. Let me see if it'll load here. This is doing. You'll actually get a choice of, I think there's like 6 or 7 options, from body wraps to facials to keto energy right here, to keto coffee to skinny brew, and then skinny brew sample rewards and Sleepy Tea sampler rewards. You actually can cash one of them in for one of these. To give you an idea, Ultimate Body Applicators, they come in a 4-pack. We as distributors get them for $59. You would actually get 4 for $25 free shipping. Okay. If you wanted to get a bag of Skinny Brew, normally it's $49 for us. You can get a bag for 19 bucks free shipping. So you can cash those in at any time. They do expire within 60 days of getting them. And so those of you that are new, you come here to this tab, product rewards, you'll see the number 3 if you got 6 customers or more. If you've gotten more than 6 customers. So that's kind of cool too, you guys. So know that that's out there. Once you achieve step 2 in your first 30 days of business, then it's like on. The vision is now starting to load and you're starting to think bigger. Hey, if you can sign 6 customers, guess what? You can go Ruby, right? And Ruby is a rank that is achieved when you help 3 people in your business find 6 customers themselves. Think about it like that. So here's a Ruby chart. I like looking at it this way. You are the red U. And so what you're going to do is hopefully at some point within your first 30 days, and maybe not 30 days, you guys, this is just a goal. Please don't feel that you have to get all of this done in your first 30 days. And if you don't, you're a failure. You're not going to be successful. Not at all it. So what you're going to try to do is you want to try to help 3 people start in the business like you did. Okay. So that's going to be Sally, Jessica, Ashley, right? So 3 people, they joined your organization. They're excited. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to get them to download the It Works Connect app and boards. We're going to get them in the 30-day training. Okay. And then they're going to follow the same steps to success you did. They're going to join. We're going to help them find 6 customers and they're going to try and find 3 distributors. So what we did was create a duplicatable system that anybody can use. And the only thing we do as a team is we show you ways to get these customers and to get these distributors and how to boost your brand and why follow-up is important and all the other things. So it's just basically us as a team. This is the mechanics. We show you everything you can do in the background to move along faster, I guess, in a way. And as you work with your enroller, you might go faster than other people. You might be slower than other people. It doesn't matter because it's your journey. So if you want to walk, we walk with you. If you want to run, we run with you. And don't get discouraged. There's going to be times when you're messaging people, especially friends and family, and they may not want to support you right now. That's okay. You got to remember too, this is brand new. It's brand new for you, so it's brand new for them. And sometimes trust takes a little bit of time to build. So don't feel like it's a reflection of you or your success if somebody says no. I think I've probably gotten more no's, obviously, than yeses that I have in this business for 5 years. But the no's don't define me. In the beginning, I used to let it get to me until I learned about self-development. And I knew that it didn't define me. And so we talk about self-development a lot, which is basically like, it's fuel for your brain. It is like adding value to your life spiritually, however you need to fill your cup of confidence so that you can go out there and just kind of keep consistent and do it every single day, no matter what anyone says to you. Okay. So let me show you lastly, and I'll open it up for questions, you guys. I thought I had it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. I just didn't click it. Okay. So this is our daily task list. And this step-by-step, I'm going to show you boards in a second. I just want to briefly show you this, you guys. It's going to take a second to load. But if you want to know, you got into the 30 days of training, right? You did day 1. You're on day 2 and you're kind of moving through it. Things are starting to make sense. You got on a FaceTime with your enroller. Now it comes the question, well, what do I do every single day? I mean, I can do what you have in day 1, day 2, day 3, right? But I want to start building my specific, niche, right? I want to start adding my specific flair to it. So this is a daily task list that every single one of us do. Now, the really cool thing about this is it's just a task list. This is not mandatory. You don't necessarily turn this in, but it's something that your enroller may go over with you. And we may say, hey, how did you do today on your task list? How many did you get done out of the 10 tasks? Maybe you start out and you only get 1 or 2 done. That's okay, right? Because every single day or every single week, we want it to be better. And we're going to give you and show you tips on how to do each one of these tasks effectively in 60 minutes or less every single day. A lot of us you guys, here's the thing too, for those of you that are watching this replay, a lot of us still have jobs outside of the house. some inside of the house. A lot of us are in school. A lot of us are teachers. I mean, you guys name it, we have it on this team. So please don't feel like every single one of us we're just at home laying on the couch doing what we do every day. We're not. Okay, we still have lives and families and people to take care of. We can't be on our phone 24/7, nor do we ever, ever, ever want that. And so what we have is this daily task list that guides our habits. So basically you walk through this, and I'll show you videos that are in the Boards app that you can watch at your leisure. And honestly, it's so simple, you guys. It's all from posting about making a product to getting a post up every single day, which remember, we already had that for your first 30 days. You're going to be able to accomplish so many of these tasks if you follow along in the Boards app, but we want you to have access to this so you understand even after 30 days, guess what? The same tasks still apply. We don't change that. This is what we do every single day. And as we grow and as our intention to want to promote to higher ranks grows, we may do this twice a day, this whole list. Might seem intimidating now, but when you get used to doing it, you'll be able to build and you'll see how easy and fast you can get this done when you're consistent with it. So let me stop share and I will show you guys where this is located in the Boards app. And for those of you that are not new and you guys are training your team, I want you guys to be able to hopefully direct them to this too. Screen. Okay. Let's see if it comes on. There we go. Okay. So now I'm back in Boards, you guys. And so here's again, 30 days of training. That's what you're doing in here, right? If you go, and I may add it over to the 30 days of training too, just to add it both places. I may do that now. Both, please, because that's going to bug me. Okay. All right. So 30 days of training. It's there now. All right. So this is KPI, key performance indicator. It's exactly that task list that I just showed you. And I want you to come here to videos on each task. Literally, I kid you not, these videos are less than 3 minutes. So you can literally watch them in under 30 minutes total. Even my host to post video is 5 minutes. But it tells you exactly what each post means. She shares, so Amber Parker, she is one of my mentors, and she actually shares screen and tells you exactly how to do each task, and it's 3 minutes or less. So if you want to know, how do I do all 10 of these tasks? It seems so intimidating. It's not. Come watch these videos and you'll see every single one of them explained. And what I did then was I went further and I said task 1, and I give you exactly what you need to do in task 1. Task 2, there's some videos, some IDS statements, and then I go so on and so on. So, and even in task 6 and 7 where you message, the messages are loaded in here. Everything you need is located in this folder. So when you're ready after day 1 to tackle KPI list and understanding what that is, feel free to access this. It's in the 30 days of training. So all of that is here. So that is, in a nutshell, the training and what we do every single day. I am going to stop share, and then I want to make sure there's no other questions in here, because I have not been looking at the chat. Okay, just trying to, okay. So yeah, just send me your email. As all my leaders that are watching this now, or maybe you're watching the replay, those of you that are enrolling distributors, you should all have access to the 30 days. If you don't, let me know. Because I want to make sure that we obviously can give it to our newbies too. Okay. All right. I think that is everything, you guys. So for those of you watching this replay in our team page, drop your questions. I know there's a whole group that wasn't able to get on tonight, so I will make sure that I tag them in this. Us leaders on here, if our newbies aren't on this, tag them. I'm going to tag my newbies to make sure that they watch this, because I feel like when they go back and listen to this, it's going to be super helpful. So any other questions, you guys? Or any other comments my leaders want to say or anything? No? Okay, awesome. Yay! That's it, you guys. So now for those of you that want to hop on the team huddle, it's 30 minutes. And here's the thing, especially for my leaders, you may want to get on, because they're actually, I'm pretty sure they are still talking about it, but they're talking about a new way of calculating volume. That's really easy. And those of you know, going through Tree Viewer is not easy. So, Tracy,
just a shout out to you, Tavia. Thank you so much. You're awesome for putting this Zoom on. And we're gonna do it. February is on fire.
On fire February. Oh, I like that. Yeah. That's so good. No, I appreciate you guys. I hope this is helpful. So, all right, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you. And if you're on the huddle, I'll see you over there. Bye.
Did she post the huddle?
No, I don't think so. I was just gonna say, can we post it again? Because I know most people won't know where to go.
Is it the Dean Life one? Oh, yeah, she did. She just put followed by R in the.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's in
Okay.
there. Okay, bye, girls.